Hello YouTube and welcome to a new Techsloth video. It's time for my review of the Pocophone F1 by Xiaomi. And of course I will tell you that this is a fantastic device for the amount of money you have to pay. Starting price here in Europe was around 360 euros, now it's 330 euros, close to 300 euros. And for that you get 6 GB of RAM, you get a Snapdragon 845, you get a full HD resolution display, you get stereo speakers. The only thing that you don't get is NFC. You even get dual SIM or micro SD and one single SIM. You get USB Type-C, you get stereo sound, you get long-lasting battery life. Of course, you only get a plastic case, but this plastic case feels definitely nice. It only feels a little bit thick because of the big battery. And yes, you even still get a headphone jack. So you get a lot of things that normally you wouldn't get for a device between 300 and 350 euros. But now, point. Build quality, definitely great. I thought at the first glance it would be a metal frame, but it's ain't. It's a plastic case, but it definitely does not feel plastically. The black version and even the red version looks a little bit better, but the blue version is something differently. And I didn't clean it, and you notice you don't recognize any fingerprints. Cameras are not standing out that much, but I mean the only problem I got with the build thingy is that it's a little bit big. So please make sure that you feel it or that you're okay with a thick device. In comparison, for example, a OnePlus 6, even an iPhone feels like half as thick as a Pocophone. So next step, but build quality, buttons, pressing, everything definitely is nice. I don't have any scratches on the headphone jack or on the USB Type-C port down here yet. What about the display? We get a 6.18 inch display. It's 18.7 by 9 or 19 by 9 aspect ratio. So it's a long display. We got a notch. It's an IPS display, so no OLED. And yes, we got MIUI on it. You get this one-hand mode, which is a little bit hard to get the timing right. No, please do it. I now did it a couple of times. Normally you just push it, hold it, not hold long enough for Google to start. You just swipe and you get it over to, yes, finally. This is the thing. You have to get used to it. And I have to say, it's an okay display, definitely. Colors, viewing angle, brightness, of course, everything could be better. But this is a display I have no problems with staring at the whole time, a whole day on it. I think it's well lit. It's okay. I don't have any problems with the lighting, with the brightness level, with the viewing angle or anything like that. But I heard other people have got their problems. So make sure that your device is okay. You don't get the full digital rights management level here. So you won't be able to see HD 700p or 1080p content on Netflix or even on Amazon Prime Vid. No, because the device won't support it. And even if you're there, you can't fix this with a software update. No, you will never ever see HD or full HD content from Amazon, Netflix or any other HD streaming service on this device. Yes, YouTube videos, normal DRM-free YouTube videos. You can watch them in full HD on the device. No problems at all. Yes, but this is definitely if you're I have to say, normally, if you're on the go, it doesn't matter. But if this is your main content consuming device, then of course you will notice a difference, for example, over to OnePlus 6, for example, or an iPhone, anything like that. Yes, of course, but I wouldn't care about it. If you're not watching every day a full HD movie, or if you're not planning to watch a movie on this device every day, then don't care. Speaker quality. Speakers are actually nice. You get stereo speakers or not really stereo speakers. 90% of the volume comes down out here, 10% out here, and they are loud enough. If you're cooking, if you've got running water, you will still be able to listen to what you're hearing. But they're not loud, but the sound is good. You get a nice, clean sound of the speakers. And even at 100%, So you got actually no vibration at all here. So if you're into gaming and turn off the speakers to 100% and you're gaming and you hold the device in your hands, no problem, because you won't feel any vibrations. So this is definitely nice. Speaker quality, audio quality, connection reception, it doesn't matter if it's mobile connection, if it's Wi-Fi, no problems at all. Speakers quality, if you're making phone calls, exactly the same. It's a standard. It's a standard stuff. If you're using a Huawei P20, for example, or if you're using an Apple iPhone, it will exactly sound and feel, and you get the same reception as on the Pocophone F1. So don't think about it. What about the cameras? And cameras is now one thing. If you are into videos, don't get this device. Yes, of course you can shoot videos with it, but stabilization is not that good. 4K videos look like 1080p, 1080p videos looks like 720p. So this is definitely not a device that you want to do videos in the first place with. You can, but this is not a video machine. But if you're taking normal pictures, normal photos, and you don't care about the Xiaomi picture app, of course you can use another picture app or photo app. The pictures are decent. If you got enough light, no problems at all. If you don't get enough light, you get the standard smartphone pictures here. But what's really, really good is the front-facing camera. We get 20 megapixel, and the picture quality of the front-facing camera is really nice. Definitely. This is something, the other thing is maybe standard or above standard. Even if we got here standard for 400 to 500 euros device in camera talking, and it only cost 300. But the front-facing camera, this is something that's definitely outstanding on a smartphone. Well, not outstanding. Huawei did some great front-facing camera devices as well, but front-facing camera surprised me more than the backside. Fingerprint scanner, fantastic. This is so accurate and speedy. This is a fantastic fingerprint and fast fingerprint scanner. Definitely big thumbs up here. You can use face detection or face unlock, which will work, but not in every country. If you're in a country like for me, like Germany, where it's not supported, just switch the region over to France or India or anything like that. The device will still be in your native language, but Face ID will work. This is just something you can use. But I really have to say, with this fingerprint scanner, I don't want to use face unlock at all. Now, battery life. Now you think 4000 milliamp hours, this will be great. Yes, it's decent. It's decent, but maybe you would have expected more. It would be a nice combination with an OLED screen and then the 4000 milliamp hours battery. But now, these are the numbers I get after a lot of testing. Watching 1 hour of Netflix on auto brightness with Wi-Fi, all the push notifications activated, the Poco F1 only consumes 7% of the battery, which is great. 1 hour of Netflix on full brightness, so on 100% brightness, it's doubles, it's 14%, which is on full brightness still a fantastic value. 1 hour of normal usage on auto brightness, of course, will consume 11 up to 12%. Which is still fine. This is something, this is definitely a real good battery device. 1 hour of watching or reading ebooks and comics, it's 8%. Still great. And then the 4000 milliamp hours battery, recharging it from 10 to 100% takes around 90 minutes. So definitely a nice value. And yes, it supports fast charging, quick charging, I guess 3.0, but the USB standard is only 2.0, so transferring data not that fast. What else do we get? We get dual SIM or one single SIM and a micro SD card. Great. Big downside, I really have to say, not that we don't get an IP rating here, no problems at all. I dig that we still got a headphone jack. This is also fantastic. But the main concern I got about this device is, again, as always on a Xiaomi device, not as always, but as often on a Xiaomi device, we don't get NFC. So no Google Pay, no contact, quick exchange settings or anything like that, but the main downside is no NFC, no Google Pay, no paying with this device. So this is something I definitely don't like about it. Overall, a fantastic device. So you got enough smartphone for so much you want to do. You can use it the whole day. The screen is decent. The performance is great. And I didn't talk about anything about performance, but I mean, you get a Snapdragon 845 and 6 GB of RAM. This device is fantastic fast. No matter what you're doing. Of course, big apps, big games, small games, switching between them. You got 30 tabs on the Chrome browser open. Switching between them, no problem. This is a fantastic fast device. The only, well, not the only thing is, it's MIUI. So in updates, you have to talk to Xiaomi, but on the other side, you get so many features. I mean, we got this one-hand operating feature where you can reach the upper third of an app. We got so many things here. Okay, we don't get the Google Cards, but of course you can put on another launcher. On updates, this still does not have Android Pie or Android 9. But you get so many ways to customize this device. But on the other side, if you're a friend of vanilla Android, maybe this device is not for you. And now talking about for which person is this device? I mean, for a person that only got 300 euros, this is a fantastic, maybe the best value device out there. I know there's an Honor Play, for example. Yes, also a decent device. Maybe an Honor 10, even a decent device. But in terms of all the other devices like Honor 7X, Honor 8X, the new one, or Moto G6 Plus or anything like that, this Xiaomi device or the Pocophone F1 is a whole different league here. This is not mid-range, this is high-end in terms of performance, in terms of battery life. This is mid-range in terms of display, speaker and camera. But overall, 300 euros for this device is maybe the best device you can buy for 300 euros out at the market. Of course, maybe you can talk if you got maybe 100 euros more, should you get the OnePlus 6? I maybe would say yes, but I got another video for that one. If you want to spend less, there are other devices out there. But I just want to say, this device is definitely not a flagship killer. An iPhone, a Huawei P20 Pro, a Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus or anything like that. All those devices are way better smartphones than this one. Yes, but they cost triple the money. I mean, come on, I wouldn't call it a flagship killer. And this is something, this is fantastic. OnePlus people in the last 2 years, OnePlus people or OnePlus fans or buyers, that's the same thing. Even though you're telling them Samsung, Huawei, Apple got better devices, they were, yeah, maybe they're a little bit better, but this device costs only half. And now we got the same thing again. Maybe the OnePlus 6 is a little bit better, but okay, this does not cost half, but 1/3 less. So this is definitely will be a nice discussion between Xiaomi and OnePlus fans. So, but this time the OnePlus fans are on the other side. I'm really looking forward to that. But overall, this is the thing I wanted to tell you. Fantastic device for your money. It's not everything just great camera, video quality, no NFC, but there are enough points. These are fantastic, and this for this price, great. But this is it. Thank you guys for watching, and I see you all in the next video. Bye.